Hey everybody, and welcome to the Just Okay podcast.
So I hope the intro was good. I didn't keep my headphones in for that. Hi everyone, welcome to the Just Okay podcast. It's me, Brittany,
Hello.
and Sarah Barnett.
Hello.
She is in Austin, Texas, which is just crazy right now.
I am in Austin, Texas. Can you believe they said it wouldn't happen?
Well, wow, I bought chairs, I put them together. This is a new setup, guys. This is looking like the
And
setup.
they
it's gonna
have
be.
these chairs also at Esther's Follies in
Oh.
blue. Yeah.
I've never been to inside.
Popular. Pat showed us around briefly. The back, just through the back, and they had these chairs in blue.
That's so fun. Yeah, well, these were affordable, so that makes sense. These were like $300 for the two of them, but you do have to put them together all yourself. This took me 2 hours to put these two chairs together.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to turn them with your hands, and they give you a little screw for it, but it doesn't really work well.
Oh, sure.
And so when you're using that to turn it, it just my fingers got work. I felt like quite a lesbian. Okay, no, that was gross. Yeah. So what? How?
How?
Yeah, how? That's the question.
Probably it's cheaper for the company to manufacture the individual
Oh, I just meant how in
pieces.
general.
How
but
in
yeah, that's okay.
general. Yeah, I wasn't sure where to take that. Should we talk about having New York friends in Austin and the difference between
Look at you planning out this episode
don't
for me.
know.
Thank you. It is. I don't think anyone wants to hear about the comedy, but it is fun to have friends visit you because it feels like a little piece of home. But I do get big FOMO when y'all visit. It's the best when y'all visit back to back because then I don't have any FOMO because I'm like, oh, everyone's here.
Yeah, we're not doing anything.
But then it is that I was like crying because I miss New York so much, and I was also on my period, so I was a mess
Fair.
and a half. And I like had to call my dad because I was like, dude, can I ever live in New York again? And he was like, yeah, duh, you'll probably live in New York again.
Yeah.
I feel like everything is so permanent sometimes when it's not at all.
I get that. I feel that because also because moving, especially across the country, is like such big amount of effort that you feel like, oh my God, like I'm never going to do this again, or like I can't do this again, or you feel like you made a major life change. So it's like, you're like, okay, I made this major change. I can't make another one, you know?
Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's a lot to do with like tunnel vision. And when you're young, you really do look at life like everything's going to end. Like in high school, it feels like everything is the worst thing to ever happen and you'll never recover because you just have like these goggles on. But I don't know. Life goes on. But I get depressed and then I spiral. And then I get super thankful because my life isn't bad, but I just get, and then I'm scared of losing it all. So it's two ends of the pendulum.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's the holidays. What do you have any like Christmas traditions?
My family, we do, we usually are with my mom's side of the family, and we do like we call it the adult and the kid grab bag, even though we're all like in our mid-20s at the youngest. So me and my cousins do a Secret Santa, and then my mom and like her sister and my dad and my mom's brother-in-law and her cousin and her husband always do a Secret Santa. So they like do that every year.
How many people would you say attend?
I'll say at Thanksgiving we had like 17 people.
Okay. And then how much for Christmas normally?
It'd probably be around the same.
Okay, that's not bad. 17 people isn't crazy. I was at a Thanksgiving with 16 people, which felt like a lot.
Was it your family or Matt's family?
It was my best friend's family, and from high school. I spent holidays with my Venezuelans and and Puerto Ricans. So they feed me. I like spend all my holidays with them.
Nice.
It's great. But we had mofongo this year. And then for Christmas, we're a big Christmas Eve people.
Mm-hmm.
And then Christmas Day, you don't really do anything. You'll eat like the leftovers from the night before, I feel like.
Sure. Okay.
So I'm probably gonna just hang out with Amy Shanker. She's Jewish, so she's not celebrating Christmas probably. I mean, so she's gonna come hang out with me, and maybe we'll get Chinese food.
That is a very New York thing to do.
I would love to be. I love Jewish people, and I know they be doing that on Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Well, Danny said that the kosher Chinese comedy show they did, which was like a mix of like Jewish and Asian stand-ups, they do it on Christmas, and it like was packed out last year.
Yeah, I imagine so. We really, I mean, there's like there's very few things open on Christmas or things to do, business wise, especially in Texas. I mean, in New York, you have so much open still, but like in Texas, it gets quiet out. I do feel so bad for the people at Starbucks that are working, but they're going to be making hella bank.
Yeah.
Working on a holiday is just so nice. I worked last year on a holiday and I didn't know I was getting like time and a half. Incredible.
Yeah. No. I think most people probably do that. Maybe, or because maybe they don't want to go to their family's Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, my mom, we were supposed to spend Christmas together and then she decided she was going to go to Houston instead. And she just hasn't said anything. So I'm just waiting to see if she will tell me at all. But I mean, I'm not going. Yeah.
Do you have family in Houston?
Yeah, I have some family there, and so she's gonna go spend it with them, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna relax on Christmas and do nothing. Spend time with my dog.
Okay. If we have any followers in Houston, our friend Clay Horowitz is this is going up tomorrow or today?
Midnight.
It'll be too late to get tickets. Okay, well, we have a very funny friend who was doing a bunch of spots in Houston tonight, and I was gonna say get your tickets, but it'll be too late.
Yeah. I also don't know how many of y'all, if you watch this, where do you live?
Where do you live?
Social security card. Give me your credit card info
Full
while you're at it. But no, tell me where you live. I'm curious demographic wise where this reaches.
I'm not where my feet are out.
I know. This is going to be good for views.
This is very brave. Yeah, I know. You're welcome, you sick perverts. If you like feet, here you go. I'm too lazy to put on socks, honestly.
I feel that. I mean, I don't. I have socks on, but I'm going to say I feel that for you.
How is because you've now had 2 New York Christmases, and we'll say New York is very, very Christmassy.
I love it. That's why I get sad around this time of year because I just miss being in New York. And actually seeing like the weather, and I love the cold there, and
yeah,
I love winter outfits there. I love winter outfits. I'm a big coat girl. I'm a big turtleneck. I got a neck for turtlenecks. Okay, it means it's probably better when it's covered up, but still, I look good in them.
That earmuffs, a scarf.
Oh, I wanted to get earmuffs this year, but I don't really need them out here.
You don't? No. I have this coat that's like, I think you've seen it. Oh, because I remember I wore that coat when we went to Rosemary's, and I had those like bruises.
Oh my God.
And it's a really cute coat. It's like fuzzy, and like it has a fur collar and like fur.
Also, shout out Rosemary's. That's one of my favorite restaurants in New York. I mean, anytime you go there, anytime you go to Rosemary's, the staff will most likely treat you like shit.
They don't like you, but that's part of it.
Yeah, but the food is so good.
Yeah.
They will not, it also always takes forever to get the check when you want to leave.
It does.
Like that place has kept me just waiting. But one time we went and they paid for the food for us all.
Yes, we did go, and because Brittany downloaded this app that had their restaurant loyalty program, we got our whole meal for free.
And we kept trying to tip the waitress, and we were like, "What's your Venmo?" Because none of us had cash, and she wouldn't let us. And I swear she hated her job that night.
Yeah,
she was also like, she was as nice as she could be about it, but kind of still cunty. And
sure.
I would be too.
Sure. Yeah,
I would be too. It was a big tab, and we were like, "Let us just tip you." And she wouldn't. And that's what hospitality is.
But if she really hated her job and was like, fuck you, then she would have given us her Venmo.
I know. It's not like we were going to tell anyone.
No.
No, we could have put like an emoji so no one knows what it's for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say people don't be tipping, and it's wild. I understand like people have hot takes about tipping, especially like people from other countries that aren't used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I get annoyed because I've worked at restaurants before, and there would be like $800 catering orders and people wouldn't tip on the catering.
Really?
Yeah. And so it's like, people are really bold. I'm like, so you don't even have $10 to leave?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I feel like the tip should be included in the catering order.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I think I like when restaurants have the service fee because it goes straight to staff.
Okay.
So like an 18%, and then you can leave more if you want. But
Nice.
it's just, yeah. More places have got to have that.
What kind of food is Chewy's?
Oh, that is Tex-Mex.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much a like local Austin chain, but it's like around the South now, I think, at more places.
Well, tell them I've had like a very Austin food.
She had barbecue at Terry Black's.
It was very good. I enjoyed it. It was very expensive, but it was worth it.
Yeah, and she died for the next like 24 hours.
I was fighting for my life, quite frankly. And like I said, I'm from the New York area, so I have probably a weak ass stomach. I'm used to like, yeah, bagels and cream cheese and pizza.
Yeah, which is also fucks
you up. So maybe it's just this specific kind of barbecue that I couldn't handle.
I think you also like didn't have much to eat besides that.
Yeah, I feel like that's why, because we ate like late after the show and we had a big gap, but we were also drinking and I was traveling. So I feel like it's all just like, because
when you travel, the coffee on the empty stomach.
Yes. You know, when you travel and your digestion is just shit.
Yeah. When I travel, I have to bring baby laxatives because they're strong enough to make you go, but not strong enough to really like fuck you up. Because if I don't, I won't shit for days.
What are they? What's the brand of those?
I just get generic from Target or Walgreens.
Child's laxatives?
Yeah. A 10 out of 10 recommend.
Sweet.
Yeah. If any of y'all want to try something harder than what you're used to make it softer when it comes out.
LOL.
But
one time I did a podcast and Zach Amico showed the poop scale. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like the scale of like from like very hard like pebbles to like and we asked us to like rank what we normally have, which for me typically is a 1 or a 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh God. I feel like everyone's seen at least every end of the spectrum at least once.
I think so.
I once had this ice cream. It's this Bluebell like Cookie Monster type ice cream.
That sounds delicious.
It's like neon blue, and my poop was blue for the next 2 days.
That's crazy.
It was green by the end of it, but it was I literally was like I should have taken a picture of it. I thought about it.
No,
and I wanted
I'm glad
to send
you
it
didn't.
to my boyfriend, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. But it was so funny because it was neon blue. I almost want to eat the blue ice cream again for the experience to document it next time.
LOL.
So people know, like, after seeing that, I do get why people are like, the red food dyes are bad for you. Because if that's what blue food dye does to you, I imagine red is probably bad too.
They're all bad.
Because that can't be healthy.
Yeah.
It feels like radioactive, how bright it was.
But how often really are you eating things with red and blue food dye in them?
I mean, I guess I'm not eating candy every day, but
yeah, I feel
they
like
put it in random things.
That is true. And I feel like I don't really get into all that because I'm just like, if I start finding out that everything that we add to our food is bad, then like, you know, what's that even going to leave you with?
Yeah, that's true. But I like to, it can't, I don't know. Did you see? So I had blood results a few years ago that said that basically my platelets couldn't be counted because they were too chunky, but they thought I had a really low platelet count. Turns out it's a side effect of erythritol, which is, and like other forms of the, like fake sugars, is that it gets your platelets to be chunky.
Oh, seriously?
So that's why I had to go to the oncologist.
I use so
and
much
so
of
my
those.
platelets are hella chunky, and I realized, oh, it's because I drink that much Diet Coke. I have that much like fake sugar.
I probably
shit.
take more fake sugar than you.
I mean, for a while, I had dated a girl with an eating disorder, but you know, whatever keeps her thin. And so she didn't have real sugar. So we would do monk fruit. And monk fruit alone is good for you, but it has erythritol to bulk it. And so since that's in it, all I did was cook with that. Like, I still have it because, I mean, it hasn't killed me yet.
Yeah.
But I don't use it as often.
I thought
as
monk
I
fruit and stevia were like the healthy alternatives.
Stevia is good, but it's and so is monk fruit. It's the erythritol they put in it. Because there's pure forms of monk fruit, which I've bought before, and it's so potent. Like, a tiny bit of it is like equivalent to like a tablespoon.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fentanyl.
I know, a little bit. This just in, monk fruit is nature's fentanyl because people love it.
Do not quote us, CDC. Do not quote us on that.
You can quote me.
Okay, you can quote her. She can go to... They don't put people in jail for misinformation. Well, of course they don't.
If you're taking medical advice or doctor advice, that's always what baffled me is people take medical advice from podcasts and like influencers.
Yeah.
And it's like, they make money off of this. I don't make money off of this though. So, that's how I also am not telling the truth about the, I don't know. That was a word salad. But yeah, no, just.
Yeah. So we ate barbecue yesterday. We had tacos, which were quite delicious.
Oh my God. Yeah. We had tacos, but the DoorDasher lost, or maybe it was they just had one bag and the restaurant didn't put our other tacos in it. But I got a refund for it. So that was nice.
That's good. Yeah. I feel like maybe he had the other bag in the car and only brought in the one bag.
Yeah. That could totally happen. That happened a lot at work.
I wouldn't be surprised if some DoorDashers, though, are taking specific food.
I know so many people who have told me they do DoorDash and just eat the food, which I think is crazy because I would be so pissed as the customer. Like, that is not... Also, you can't afford to just buy a meal. You're doing DoorDash, and I've seen how much they make tip-wise. And back when I worked at a restaurant, and so it's just like... It's a lot.
Gosh.
Thank you for that yawn.
I did. Man, why am I sleepy? I'm okay. Maybe I'll get an energy drink after this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to nap. We don't have anything to do till 10 p.m.
We just did our whole hair and makeup. We can't nap. We can't nap, you guys.
You can nap without moving your neck if you keep it stiff. Sometimes I do that.
Sometimes I do that, but it's really like about having mascara on and having it like run
That's valid.
down your face. I'll just get a Celsius. Speaking of things that'll kill me.
Yeah. No, I had no idea that Celsius super bad for you. At least like the ingredients on it are crazy because it's like energy drinks in the US only have to be 95% natural to say that they're all natural. Yeah. Crazy. Like, it can say it's either arsenic or cyanide that it contains, like a small amount.
Fuck.
I forget which one, but still, like a small amount. That's crazy. But
do you
people are risking their lives giving us Celsius.
Have you ever had the Witch's Brew Alani Nu energy drink?
No, I've had one of their energy drinks and it was really good. I used their pre-workout.
All their drinks are good, but Witch's Brew is specific around the holidays and it tastes like a caramel apple.
Ooh.
And it's so good. I only have it in the month of October and I only found it one time this whole season because I was looking for it and then the GNC near my work was always out and then I was looking at other places they were also out and I used the fucking product locator. I said, where is it? And it was at the Target at Union Square. So I did find it, but not without a price.
Oh my God. That reminded me of the one time remember when Wink had the campaign where you go out and they'll buy the Wink for you, but you just have to buy it from a like bodega.
Yeah.
Well, every bodega they said they were at didn't have it. So they sent me money to buy it because they were like paying me to do like the whatever for it and like post it. And so I like couldn't find it.
You should have come to my bodega.
It took me like 3 weeks to find it.
My bodega always had them. There was a smoke shop and a bodega on my street that had them.
Ooh. Yeah, all the smoke shops in my neighborhood got shut down because they were illegal.
World of Exotics 7th Avenue and 21st Street
R.I.P.
was the best. But then I moved away, and I walked past it when it was literally getting shut down by the cops. And then I was back in the neighborhood recently, and it had reopened as World of Organics instead of World of Exotics.
I used to pretty much only go to Chelsea to get STD checked.
You could get STD checked in Chelsea. I had to. Where did you go to the gynecologist? Because I lived there and I had an STD, and I went to the gynecologist there.
Yeah, you went straight to the gynecologist. I'm never straight to the gynecologist.
I didn't know.
I would just go to the.
I was having symptoms though.
Yeah, we're in different tax brackets, I think. I immediately always look up the cheapest place to go get it, and it's always the city health centers that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the Chelsea Health Center because they have it, and they do. It's a sexual health.
Yeah.
One.
It's like I just didn't know
free.
what I had, so which is why I decided I just wanted to go get it checked out.
That's fair.
But it was an STD, and we treated it, which is good.
I love that for you. I've only had an STD once. I got chlamydia from a guy in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Did he live in Secaucus, or did you
No,
find out
he
you had it
just-
in
nope.
Secaucus?
He, we also, it could have been in New York, but I like to say Secaucus because that was the last time I saw him, and I was like, I Ubered myself home. I did not have fun.
So he lived in Jersey.
It was just Airbnb in Jersey, which is
Okay.
like crazy. And because it was just such a far, I'm like, you commute to New York, because he said he was spending like 2 months in New York, and
sure.
so he
That
stayed
makes
in
sense.
Jersey.
I think that makes sense, to be honest.
Financially, it is crazy to rent an Airbnb in New York for a month. I've done it before.
Can't do it. Absolutely
It's
not.
rough, but it was a
Wait,
cool
when
place.
did you visit New York before you moved?
A bunch in 2021. 2022, February, May, and then the month of October.
Yeah, it's crazy because I never met you then. I was like so new. That was like my first year. So I feel like I probably just wasn't around real comics yet.
We also did the open mics and everything too. We were like, Dylan and I went to Black Cat a lot.
I probably did see you there then because I used to go there all the time.
It was really fun. I missed that mic. Shout out Sonia.
Sonia, come to Austin.
Come to Austin, Texas, and
I
tell
actually
everyone
would
about your
love
big
to
tits.
see
That would be so fun.
I would love to see
Bow,
Sonia
bow.
on Kill Tony and like just fucking rip them a new one.
She would do great.
She would
That'd
do
be a lot
great.
of fun to watch.
I would love that.
She would kill it. That'd be an incredible performance. But yeah, I don't know. I was there and I loved it, and I miss it every day. But I'm trying to learn to be happy with where I'm at and have gratitude for life and everything in it. That is, I have been trying to I'll journal, but then I'm like being negative, and then I'm like, fuck, I have to be positive, so that I'm like, I am so happy that I only made $53 in tips today, because that is better than 52 in tips, and I am so happy about that. I straight up sound like
That's
a crazy.
that's a really great way to train your brain. Very hard to do in the moment.
I sound like a crazy person. I'm like, today was a great day. I got yelled at, and it was such a good learning experience.
Oh man.
Because I'll complain and then I dwell on it. That's my issue, is like I will just dwell on it, and I gotta learn to let go. Because I gotta learn to let go. What's up, Willie? He wants attention, I think. But yeah. I don't know. How have you enjoyed your trip so far?
I've had so much fun being with you and being with Abby and Clay. I'll tell the podcast. So this is my second time I've ever been in Austin, and my first time, first of all, was in late August, which was very hot, and I got the gnarliest sunburn of all time. It was like in the front of my legs because I was sitting in a kayak with them like out like this. So first of all, that like negative points already. I was like, this place is hell. I like staying over here better. I think it's more fun staying over here than staying like right downtown. and it feels even more fun comedy wise, more low pressure, more chill. But it's fun to like see familiar places, see people that I've met once or twice before. Like it feels a lot better this time. So
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also nice when you're not like alone traveling. Like traveling
Yes.
alone is fun, but it also gets a little tiring, I'm sure.
yes, yeah.
But yeah.
There's a lot of time with yourself that you're like, I don't like myself this much to hang out with me for so long.
Yeah. I love alone time, but I do. If I will look in the mirror and like immediately start picking my skin,
Yeah.
and then I'll be like, wait, I didn't notice that before. When did you get this?
Yeah.
That's my version of that.
Yeah.
I spiral out.
Do you get pimples when you travel?
Not really. I've been getting pimples just randomly lately, and I'm not used to that. I normally have pretty clear skin, but my issue is I pop it and then there's a huge scar.
You can't do that. I know.
I feel like a kid at a museum with my face because I just
know.
can't touch anything.
So bad. But yes, I agree. I also have zits. I like to try.
I
and
did
pick at.
have the most satisfying. I had a blackhead on my rib cage, but like on my back of my ribs, and I've been wanting to get it for months. And then the other day I finally got to get it, and I made my boyfriend hold the flashlight and everything. He was disgusted. He didn't like it doing any of this, and it was the most satisfying thing ever. But and the fucked up part of me is like, I would love it to grow back so then I can just get that blackhead out all over again.
What I do, sorry if I just flashed the camera. Whoopsie. If I do, I will pick at the ends of my hair, like my split ends, which is like very satisfying, but also really bad for your hair. So that's my problem.
My mom's a big split ender gal.
Blondes
Be doing that. Yeah. Now that my hair is brunette again, I don't have as many split ends. I don't use heat on it as much as when I was living in New York, but I did blow dry it today for the third time and second time in a week.
We both. I've used heat on my hair all 3 days I've been here. I use heat on my hair a lot, which is not good because then you have to get more products to like fix it, and it's just like really a lot of products are advertised to me. So many.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's so hard. I hate that everything's an ad now. Like you'll pay Guess or like Gucci for a shirt that just says Gucci and like you're paying them to market for them. Or it's like
Kind of genius.
same things with like the bags and anything with just like a label on it. It's just, and you only want to wear the cool ones, like.
I was never that big of a label person, but
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It is. It's just wild that that's become so important. Like Balenciaga. I love Balenciaga. Do not get me wrong. But just wearing things with like a massive label on it just feels so odd.
Yeah.
But saying that, I would still get a Gucci belt. I don't care. That was like such a big thing in like 2016.
I feel like the belt, yeah, like it got so big and then people started, they thought it was, remember the word chuggy?
Yes.
They thought it was chuggy, apparently.
It is a little
Then it
chuggy.
came back.
I don't know where it is. I got my dad one from that. I missed the
Different
designer
for men.
sales.
I think they're talking about women.
I know, but just I got one from a designer sale and it wasn't like gold. It was like it went with it looked good. But God, I miss the designer sales in New York. That the random ones they would have on the street. I fell for a trap one day and I went. And then I took that
you mean
bag.
the fake ones?
No, the real ones. The real designer sales where it's like the sample sales.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, if you're buying a bag on the street, on Canal Street specifically,
Oh, yeah, that's
ya.
not real. No,
No.
my mom loves fakes. So when she comes to New York, all she does is like
They're
look for
still
them.
expensive.
Yeah, they're still like some people will try and do like $100. My mom always negotiates them down.
Smart woman.
And then if they stay at a price she doesn't want, she'll just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It is crazy that it's just like a problem that, I mean, it's so stupid how often designers just burn their bags or things because they don't want it to go on sale.
Really?
Yeah, that happens with clothes all the time with big designers.
Damn.
Okay.
Give them to me.
We only have a few seconds left, so anything you want to plug?
Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I had such a great time talking to you guys. Follow me at Sarah Barnitt. That's Sarah with an H, Barnitt. Appreciate you guys. Love Austin.
Okay. Bye.
Ooh,
Okay, so I'm editing my podcast episode right now, but I realized I forgot to tell you guys I have a Patreon now. It is patreon.com/Brittany Ledesma. It is in my link in bio, or I guess my link tree. My bad, you guys. It's on my link tree, and basically I'm treating it like how I used to treat the Only Scams, where I would just post videos mainly of me getting stoned and talking to you, just like exclusive little high, like not always stoned, you know, but like just episodes that don't make it here, or like photos and like sketches that don't make it to Instagram. It's very comedy focused. It's literally just comedy stuff, but if you're interested in joining it, you're more than welcome to, and it would mean a lot to me. Also, I am selling postcards. I mean, I always sell them, but around the holidays, I do that as well. My latest cool postcard design. Yeah, so if you want that as well, it's $5. You can Venmo me, and my Venmo is in the link tree, and make it private and put your address down, and I'll send you guys a little postcard. Okay? But yeah. Patreon, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to just like, also like, it challenges me to create more sketches and stuff like that. And sorry, seeing that I gave my hair a blowout today, really, like these bangs are banging. Both our bangs that whole episode were banging. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Bye.